are you celebrating Lunar New Year?
Prince and the Bear, today we're at Epcot celebrating Lunar New Year, doing the one thing that Epcot simply won't do for you. We're doing it for you.
And we're going to Nine Dragons.
Yes, it's time to return there. They have a specialty menu for your number one choice in foodie info table to investigate. We do it, so you don't have to. So remember, she's vegan. I'm not. Peace and prosperity, fortune to all.
It's time to foodie and chill. Dragons has become the only location at Epcot that serves the vegetable spring rolls. If you go to Lotus Blossom Cafe, it's now pork. So you have that. Now you do also have to be okay with cross-contam because it is a shared fryer. The egg roll is very tasty. It tastes flavorful despite it's just vegetables, like mostly cabbage. I love the sauce. It's just great. It's like a nice little crispy one. I'm used to getting 2 and not 3, so that's kind of cool. It definitely tastes improved over the last time that we came here. I would give it a 3 out of 5 egg rolls or spring rolls.
We do love a nice spring roll. I love that it's on this little like bed of 1,000% useless lettuce, and then you get plenty of sauce. It's one thing we do love here. I just wish they still had it at Lotus Blossom. Either way, we're going to enjoy it while the enjoying is good. I'm glad there's 3, so I feel less bad about biting basically the whole spring roll in half. The sauce has got a nice, good consistency to it while having like a little bit of spice, maybe like a 0.75 out of 10 on the spice scale, but the flavor comes through. That's what's important. The outside's crispy, the vegetables are crunchy. That's what you want in a spring roll. You want to do spring into your mouth. Give that 4 out of 5. This year, fresh for Lunar New Year, they have a Lunar New Year 3-course menu. Give you an appetizer, an entree, and dessert for a flat fee. Now, no password discounts, but we're here to celebrate, so discounts be gone. First up, I picked the crab and corn soup. You could have also picked the dim sum box, which is the same box I got last year. Check out that video. They offer that basically every year, so I'm glad this year we have a multitude of choices. This nice creamy soup. It's made with chicken broth, crab, and little bits of corn in there. It's a very hot bowl. I don't want to spit. Ooh. For a second there, I'm like, okay, crab and corn soup. Where is the crab? Every single one of these threads in here is crab meat. And not imitation crab, crab meat. None of that amalgamous pink and white meat or crab flavored meat tube. No, this is actual crab. With corn, tasty thick. If you don't love seafood, obviously, I would avoid. But if you love the taste of crab, there's a nice, thick, viscous soup. It's perfect for this odd weather we're having. I'd give that 4.5 out of 5.
This is still the only vegan option available here at Nine Dragons. It is a beautiful stir-fry vegetable with tofu. I asked for extra tofu because usually you don't get a lot. I'm very surprised that it's replated into this bowl. Lots of copious amounts of bok choy in here, mushrooms. Oh, tofu is down here on the bottom. You can really see everything is all in here and special. It's like more of a silken tofu. It's not a firm tofu that you might be expecting. As it just comes apart on me. Cheers. I feel like every time I order this dish, it gets a little less flavorful. It's just a little on the bland side. It needs some more soy sauce or something. I know it's supposed to be like a brown sauce, and you can usually get those from most like Chinese restaurants, and they're usually a little more flavorful. This one's just a little more muted. Probably more for like all palates, is fine. It's not for me. And I like the rice that it comes with too. It's just, you know, steamed rice, always cooked perfectly because, like Persians, Asians know how to cook rice properly. I would give this dish a 2.5 out of 5 vegetables. I wish I had more things. If you watch our video, because actually we were here the day, 1 or 2 days before the parks shut down for the pandy, and our last food review that we did was here, and the food that we had is like at that time is the bar for every other time that we've been here, and it's just not even gotten close to there. So I hope one day we get like late 2019, early 2020 Nine Dragons back, because that was peak. For now, it is what it is.
I love the change in the plates this year. They're definitely feeling a lot more like elevated over just like going to get like a paper plate or plastic plate or whatever we're getting nowadays at the Lotus Blossom Cafe next door. This has been a tried and true dish. It has been here for a while. We do frequently enjoy it, but we want some change. Every new year we expect change and fortune. We wish good fortune for Nine Dragons. Finding more tofu. I actually prefer the tofu served this way instead of before. Previously, we got them in a flat plate with the sauce on the bottom. It was more like the kiddie pool of sauce. This way, with it being like in like a bowl bottom, you get the tofu like submerged in the sauce. And to me, that actually soaks up a lot more flavor than it used to. That sort of helps the tofu. It's not like 2 or 3 times better, but I think it's an improvement. The sauce is definitely like a solid run-of-the-mill brown sauce. The tofu is alright. The veggies are always fresh here. That's never really the complaint. It's really just wanting something that's a little bit more festive, you know? I would give it 3.75 out of 5 pounds. This I actually find fairly exciting. I get a lot of things here. Duck, we've gotten beef, we've gotten chicken, like chicken shumai, I think last year, along with the little bento box. But I've never gotten fish from here. You get a nice seared white Corvina with chili threads on top, a little bit of like shaved greens and a brown sauce, and it's plated wonderfully. Almost enough to make you wish, I feel a little bit bad. The apprentice thing needs something plated equally as pretty. It's feeling festive, it's feeling fine. Let's see if it tastes fine. The Corvina is nice and delicate, sort of like melts in your mouth. The sear is very light, not enough to give it like a crisp or a skin, but like you can tell the texture between that and the rest of the fish. The chili threads really give it like a nice, like, I would say, contrast to flavor, but not spice. If you're asking me to give the chili threads like a heat rating, it's a literal 0 out of 10 on the heat scale. So it's not making it any spicier, but you can tell it adds that flavor profile, and it really sort of works. It's a very small plating, but it's packed full of flavor. Honestly, I do not regret ordering. I would give it a solid 3.75 out of 5.
There are not many places at Epcot where you can actually get plum wine that is vegan. This is one of them, so cheers to that. I just love how rich and tart plum wine is. It's one of my favorite things to drink. I also love spritzing it because it's so light. This one is no exception. Nice plum, nice and light. I would give it a 4 out of 5 wines. It makes me feel fine.
Here we have the South Sea Dream. We have Guava and vodka in here. Now the vodka here in the Chinese Pavilion recently switched to Smirnoff, which is not vegan, so none for the princess. But if I'm looking at Dreamy Seas, this is about what I imagine. Fruity, smooth, but not overly sweet, like some cocktails. Vodka is one of those things that covers up very well. If you're looking for something where you can't taste the alcohol, this is for you. It's an excellent way to celebrate the Lunar New Year. I would give it 4 out of 5 plus. So to end this Lunar New Year celebration, we have a ube and strawberry and red bean soft serve swirl. You get like a little blueberry Mickey, and then you have these 2 colors representing Chinese New Year. One, you have the red, which represents good fortune for the new year, and then you have the purple, which represents the rising prosperity for the coming year, in one little dessert. Now, I'll give you a little fortune cookie on here. I was tempted to shove this whole thing in my mouth, but there is actually a paper fortune in here, so I'm going to save that. And then you know what? We're going to eat the Mickey.
So fine.
As the princess would. That is delicious. Don't worry, I didn't take magic pills. But even with magic pills, I can only have so much. More than a couple bites, and I would be in for a painful night. But it's so good, honestly, that little lactose intolerant gremlin in the back of my head is just like, do it. Do it. What's the worst that could happen? Do it. I'm not going to do it. I want to do it. I'm not going to do it. We'll take a little fortune. If it's one thing I believe in as a bear, it's fortune cookies. You will have a stroke of good luck with your finances.
In bed.
In bed. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll keep that one. That'll go on the desk for the rest of it. This dessert, it's cute, it's aesthetic. There's a little history behind it. It actually tastes quite good. I really do wish I could eat the entire thing. Is that 4.5 out of 5 plus. Happy Lunar New Year.
We are so happy to be celebrating the year of the snake with you.
Yes, full year of prosperity and good fortune to all communities, one and all. We appreciate doing stuff like this every year with you, and there is more coming.
Yes.
So I want to know what you guys think. Would you celebrate Lunar New Year here with us at EPCOT? Let us know in the comments below. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, Lunar New Year or otherwise, there will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, how will Bear know that you wish us a Happy New Year?
Yeah, you heard the girl.
I got the cutest little Year of the Snake sticker. I'm so excited. It's so cute.